So, not only have Chelsea won a game, but now there is more information that is coming out about Raphinha potentially being back at the club. Is this last summer all over again? Is this last summer of Raphinha being the Chelsea player, not being a Chelsea player, Chelsea player, not being a Chelsea player? Because I'm tired of this news. I don't want to have another summer of this. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang confirms he wants to leave the club. Apparently, Jose Mourinho has rejected an opportunity to be Chelsea gaffer. And finally, it looks set that we are getting Mauricio Pochettino. Let me bring you guys back up to date. I'm back. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, but okay, guys, since I've last been here, we have won a game. We have won a game. Felix scored, and Conor Gallagher has scored, and all of a sudden, Benoit Badiashile is scoring goals, and Chelsea are getting 3 points. I was out in beautiful Portugal, having the time of my life. One too many drinks, I'll tell you that now for free. But when I saw the score, I was pleasantly surprised. Couldn't watch the game live, but honestly, once I watched the highlights, smile over here. Losing 6 games in a row was not an option. And you know what? The boys actually done well. I was very proud of them. Good performance all round. But I need you guys to give me a nice favor, alright? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. And in the pinned comment below, let me know, are you anti-Joao Felix still? Because you know me, I'm a Felix fanboy. I think he is good enough to be at the club. I think we need to kind of do whatever it takes to sign him and then build a team around him. That's my personal opinion. I know a lot of you aren't gonna like that. But now, let's start. It's like it's last summer all over again. It's literally like it's last summer all over again. Guys, do you remember that Raphinha had a bid accepted from Leeds to Chelsea? Chelsea literally thought the deal was going to get done, and all of a sudden Barcelona swooped in. Deco was at Barcelona's training ground. There were videos, there were footages of Deco entering the arena, coming out the arena, entering the arena, coming out the arena. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want Raphinha nowhere near this club. But yet now reports are coming out from the Catalan media that Barcelona want to get rid of Raphinha, and Chelsea and Newcastle are seriously interested. I said, this is the Catalan media. They love to instigate a whole lot of nonsense. Whenever it comes to spreading the narrative that everything is fine with Barcelona, they're going to generate more income, they're going to actually be a self-sufficient club, or a club that actually knows how to allocate their resources. They're positive. But now, Fabrizio Romano has come out and said Chelsea are actually interested in the one and only Raphinha. Let me say this before you guys start moaning about my opinion. I think Raphinha is an absolute great footballer. I think his ability to carry the ball at a very quick pace and beat a man off the dribble and have a tremendous work rate off the ball is one that a very few players have in the league. Well, he's very comfortable at cutting in and putting in a dangerous cross, pure striker of the ball, very good in tight areas, and has a good passing rate. But I don't want him at the club. I genuinely don't think he is worth the money, nor I don't want to help Barcelona out. I don't want to go and acquire this player at this moment in time because, one, where does he fit? Number two, why do we need more wingers? Guys, let's break this down, right? We're like a kid in a candy store. We can't make up whether we want the Reese's or whether we want the Snickers or whether we want a Mars bar, a Twix bar, or whether we want Frost. Can we just please decide what we want to do? Because the reality is, you already have Raheem Sterling, you have Noni Madueke, you have Mikhailo Mudryk, and who else? You want to add another option? It is overkill. We already have Nkunku coming in who can potentially play on the left wing or the right wing if needed. You also have Joao Felix potentially coming back on loan, which means he could play off the right hand side or in behind the striker. So literally we are filling up too many positions. We don't need to add any more players. For me, apart from a goalkeeper, midfielder and a number 9, I don't even want to see any other position being entertained. We are packed and loaded, packs and potions. I don't want to see any more players coming in. And as far as it goes to the Catalan media, we know what you're doing. Barcelona need to get players off the book. They are desperate. And they think we're going to be mugs that are going to help them out. Bowley, make sure we're not the mugs that help them out. But now let's move on to the next one. What I do think is hilarious and I don't really understand is why people get upset when the truth comes out. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joined Chelsea, and since then, he's been nothing short of disrespected by this fan base. He literally has been booed off, he's been jeered off, people called him useless, they said he's not even a competent footballer anymore. Yet when the man is in his own time and space, where he's literally with some friends having a little drink, I don't know what's in that drink, but bro, you're allowed to, and says, I want to leave Chelsea. Yes, he uses those words and says, look, I want to go to Barcelona, but we'll see. And this goes viral on TikTok because these days people love to record. People love to record. Like, you know, it's like their golden ticket for anything. It's actually very sad that you see a footballer out and you go up to him and your natural instinct is to catch him on camera just so you can go a little bit viral. How about, mate, you don't do that? Because the reality is, now I have to talk about something and defend the player that everyone is getting at. The number of people that said, how dare he say that? He's so disrespectful to the club. How dare the club sack the manager that convinced him to come after one game? How dare the club exile him from the squad? Because essentially, he's not been getting used recently. Why? Because the club don't want him there anymore. They don't believe he's good enough. And this is a message coming from the top. This has been reported by numerous sources that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been one player that has almost been cherry-picked to say, you know what, he's not surplus to requirements. Next year, we need to get rid of him. I think whilst it is unprofessional that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang just said, you know what, I would like to be at Barcelona, but we'll see. I think he's allowed to be. He's been nothing short of disrespected on a consistent basis. And people need to stop being so reactionary. That's my personal opinion. Now on to the final news, and the final news is very interesting. It looks set that we are going to have Mauricio Pochettino as our next gaffer. Mauricio Pochettino is somebody that has been touted by Chelsea. It's been an extensive search for the next manager. Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart have actively managed to have a big shortlist. They went through the shortlist, acquired the correct expertise from talking to other people, talking to the players, and most probably talking to the players and talking to the individual managers to decide who they want. Apparently, the reports are coming out that Jose Mourinho refused to have a conversation. He's not interested in the role. And I think that's a whole load of boo hockey. If you watch Friends, you know what that means. But for me, that's nonsense. Jose Mourinho's family still live in London. Jose Mourinho would have been twerking for this job. He does not want to be the manager of Roma if Chelsea is available. He loves Chelsea, he loves London, and he loves his family. So if he has an opportunity to relocate and come here, God best believe he is doing it. So I don't believe this story one bit. I think this is media-driven nonsense. I think this is generated to gauge traction and see whether Jose would be interested in the job. I don't think he was even considered for a role. He's far too volatile, he's far too explosive in his opinions, and more importantly, he's not a yes man. Jose Mourinho does things his way, Jose Mourinho is extravagant in the way he does things, and Jose Mourinho is too big for Todd Bowley and Chelsea at this moment in time. He's box office. We don't want box office. Sadly, we want boring office. We want someone that we control, someone we can have a steady pair of hands with, and it's not about winning now, it's more about a project. I hate that word, it makes me feel sick, but that's the reality of it. Jose Mourinho, even at this current iteration, in my opinion, is too good for Chelsea. But that's just my opinion. But we are going to be getting Pochettino. His wife has put up a picture of them flying into the country. She said London with a little love heart. Guys, it looks set for him to be the manager. Once it's announced, apparently it's imminent. We're just waiting on the announcement. I'll start breaking it down. I'll start doing teams that we could be seeing, what Poch could be doing. What Ornstein did say is that he'll be working in tandem with Frank from now till the end of the season, almost to see what kind of style we're going to play, what we can implement, how the team's going to be getting coached. He's going to be showing his face in and around the team. This is good news. This is what I wanted to hear. I need him to be close to these players to understand which one of them are good enough and which one of them aren't. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it. It's frustrating. Alright, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope you lot enjoyed this video. I'm back. And we're going to be making more content than ever. Peace out. I'm out. Bye. Adios.